Hi guys, I'm going to be doing a quick tutorial now about how to do an abdo prep or an ab prep. We're going to get ourselves onto our backs, starting off with a block underneath our head, because what we want to do is we want to look down and make sure we're set up nice and square. So heels close to our bottom, turn the toes out and turn the heels out so we're in that lovely natural alignment. Now what's really nice now is actually pop that block in between the knees because it keeps everything in line and maintained. To support the neck, we're going to interlace the fingers and turn and pop those behind our head. We're going to lift those elbows up, but slowly and just into our peripheral vision. That's where they're going to stay. Glide the shoulder blades down the spine and then soften through the rib cage. Use the hands to lengthen the back of the neck and almost tuck that chin in, and that's a beautiful start position. Now we've found our neutral pelvis as before, halfway between our forward and backwards tilts, and setting our centre around it. Now through this movement, you must keep the lower back in that same position, so keeping that small gap underneath your lower back. The movement wise, you're going to use the hands to help you guide the chin towards the chest, and then separately and secondly, floating the breastbone up towards the knees. Now what we want to do is we've got to come as high as we can whilst gliding the ribs down, but keeping that small gap underneath our lower back. We don't want to come up too high and therefore drop our lower back into place. Reverse it by lowering the ribs and then lowering the head. It's really nice if we can breathe out on the head lift and breastbone float. Breathe in to hold that position and then breathe out to lower ourselves down. Breathing in to prepare again. Breathing out to chin in, breastbone lift. Breathe in to hold and use and expand the ribcage when you're up there. Breathing out to lower down in between. Now if you've got nice strong neck and don't need any stability through the shoulders, it's really nice if you can take your hands by your sides, but float those hands up. It's still the same movement, chin gliding into the chest, breastbone floating. And we can do a little reach with those fingertips and we're still keeping that small gap underneath your lower back. We gently return it down one at a time. But it's really important that if this movement does a lot of straining through the neck, it means you're probably doing a little bit too much and therefore return to give yourself a little bit more stability. As long as we do that in between, keeping the lower back gapped and that beautiful glide through here, it's a fantastic individualised abdominal exercise, but also, as the name suggests, it prepares us ready for the higher levels of some of the other Pilates exercises.